Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Plastic Bag Man here alongside Astra. Hello, Astra. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. Making D&D maps because fun.
Oh,
They're scratching himself. Just give those scritchies.
good boy. I can't see him right now, but that's okay. So we're back with our biannual, semi-frequent, not at all prediction series, as you can tell by the title.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
We do this for every pay-per-view. I don't know what you're talking about.
Absolutely. And much like last weekend, this weekend is another fantastic weekend for wrestling. Let's just go ahead and start on Friday. Not only do we have AEW Rampage, the First Dance, where somebody might potentially come back, but we also have Emergence by Impact. We also have Glory by Honor 28 by Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
On Saturday, we have the show that we're going to be talking about right now, which is SummerSlam. That's by WWE. You have Switchblade Series by Warrior Wrestling. And then on Sunday, after SummerSlam for some odd reason, because the stadium wanted it or some shit, you have TakeOver 36 by NXT. So this is another fantastic weekend of wrestling. You should probably check out as many of those shows as possible. Support smaller companies like Warrior Wrestling. Look at Impact. Look at GCW Off the Rails. That's also on Friday. I forgot to mention that. There's so much happening this weekend. Check out some of it. You'll probably enjoy it. But we're going to go ahead and jump right into the meat and potatoes of this video, and that is the SummerSlam prediction. This is who we think is going to win each one. So, Astra, you all good?
I'm good. Also, one thing I want to add to what you were just talking about. Nothing.
What? What?
I was going to say something and I forgot what I was going to say, so disregard.
I was on the edge of my seat with anticipation, just waiting patiently and just waiting and nothing. You had nothing.
The third summer of Punk is coming up.
That's kind of what I alluded to potentially at The Last Dance, the second, or sorry, the First Dance. The second episode of Rampage, but the First Dance.
Yeah, I don't understand that either, but you know what? That's fine. The first one didn't count, clearly.
It's fine. Everything is okay. All right, very first match that we're going to look at, the Raw Tag Team Championship, AJ Styles and Omos versus RK Bro. Who do you got?
I got RK Bro because they finally rekindled their friendship, and Randy Orton finally accepted them as a team as of last night.
Yeah, but okay. Well, I'm gonna go the opposite. AJ Styles and Omos, because I literally do not believe here that Randy Orton is going to continue. Like I don't follow it as much as you do, so I don't know as much as you do. But from the stuff I've seen, yes, Randy Orton accepted him last night, but for the past few weeks, he's like, nah, you suck, blah, 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 get away from me, bro, and stuff like that. So I think Styles and Omos are going to retain here.
I don't think Omos has the wrestling capability to put on a match long enough to find out. So
absolutely not.
You know, all things aside, who knows? Because I mean, realistically, unless they beat AJ, you kind of have a point, but I'm still rooting for the bros.
I'm going to say Randy Orton is going to RKO Matt Riddle, and Omos or Styles are going to pin him, whichever one. That's what I'm saying.
Are we going to get a Rey Mysterio bro in real life? Just going to walk out?
Maybe.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah. So that's one match. This is in no particular order. I don't know. We don't know what matches are going to happen when. It doesn't really matter. We're just using the list straight off of WWE.com. Next up, Alexa Bliss and Eva Marie. I'll take this one first. We'll sort of swap back and forth. I'd say Bliss is going to win.
Yeah, and I agree with you there. I have to say Bliss will win, and it's going to be due to some stupid shenanigans with that dumb doll that's just going to wink at Dewdrop and, you know, world's greatest Pokemon.
I can't believe that is the actual name there that they gave somebody on the main roster, Dewdrop.
Not only that, but apparently, like, she was pretty good overseas, and then she comes over here and she just gets labeled as Dewdrop.
I think her name was Piper Niven or Piper McNiven, something like that before.
Piper Nivens, yep.
And now she's Dewdrop. So I don't really want to talk about that match. I don't care. That's gonna be one that
I watched Raw for the first time in a long time,
Yep.
And they just played the same clip of that dumb doll winking at Dewdrop, or Piper. I'm just going to call her Piper.
No, her name is Dewdrop.
And they just CG'd a wink on the face of this doll. And I'm like, this is so stupid.
No,
because
Astra.
I love Alexa Bliss.
This is
And
sports
they just
entertainment.
completely ruined her. Yeah, true enough.
Yeah.
True enough.
So
I'm thoroughly entertained.
We've said enough about that matchup. That is going to be one that when I'm watching it, I'm going to be zoning right out and ignoring and just paying attention to other things. Drew McIntyre.
You're gonna watch it?
What?
I said you're gonna watch the match?
I'm gonna watch SummerSlam, but I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna enjoy it. Sorry to be cynical right off the bat, but is what it is. Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal and his cronies.
I'm gonna go babyface all the way. Drew McIntyre for sure.
Okay. See, this one's tricky for me. I don't entirely know. I kind of I don't think Drew is. I don't think Jinder is gonna win, but I also don't entirely think that Drew is gonna win. I think that there might be some shenanigans. And
There's
Jinder,
definitely gonna be some involvement from the outside party.
But the thing is, Drew McIntyre has beat so many different people over the past little while. He's won a bunch of handicap matches and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm hesitant to say Jinder, but I'm gonna ultimately go with Jinder.
Okay.
Just because.
Well, you gotta get Mahal your supplements. I understand.
No. We're done with that. That's done. That's dead. Dead and buried. United States Championship matchup. Sheamus defending against Damian Priest. I'll take this one first. Damian Priest. I think that they're finally going to, well, not finally, but I think they're putting a little bit of faith in him, and maybe Sheamus is going to take a step back for a little bit, or maybe look to bigger and better things.
I totally agree. I actually feel like Sheamus will drop the belt here. So
yeah, perfect.
I think that's the way it's going, because for ultimate reasons, I think they're setting up for Priest and Miz, or Priest and Morrison, one of the two.
Oh, great. That's a feud that I want to continue for another 6 months.
Dude, it's still going. Even with the feud with Sheamus, Miz and Morrison are still right there.
They just won't let it drop.
They just don't go away. They don't go away.
All right. One of your favorite wrestlers of all time, the rated R superstar, Edge, versus the Architect, or the CrossFit Jesus, or the Messiah, whatever you want to call him, Seth Rollins. Who you got?
This is a tough one for me.
It is.
Because I love them both, to be honest. Edge is 100% who I think is going to go over, because the end of the day, he's lost a lot of matches since he came back.
He has.
And a lot of important matches, in my opinion. So I think he needs the win here. If he doesn't take the win here, I'm like, why did you even bother coming back? Like, this is not the one last run we would have expected for Edge. But
all right. So you're saying Edge?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm kind of with you on that one. It has been, it's been great to see him back. It's been great to see some of these matches that he's been doing so far, but I don't think it's quite what he should be doing or what he needs to be doing. I don't know. It's hard to say because where he's older, I think he should be putting over some talent. But I think there's one more bit in it for Edge yet. So yeah. I don't know. This one is honestly the hardest pick, I think, on the whole card.
I agree. I arguably agree.
Oh, part of me wants to say Seth Rollins to go against you, but I gotta agree. I gotta say Edge. I think that Edge is going to come through on this, and yeah, I don't know. Nothing else to say there. But SmackDown Women's Championship: Bianca Belair defending against Sasha Banks. I'm gonna say it's not gonna happen.
You think that they're just gonna straight up cancel the match?
That match in particular, I don't think is going to happen.
I'm inclined to agree with you. Realistically, we won't know until Friday, which is after we've recorded this video. So
yeah, that's fine. That's we're recording this on Tuesday. If anything happens after this that is out of our control, the card is always subject to change. It can change up to Saturday.
Absolutely.
It's the way of the business.
They build Charlotte for Charlotte. And where was she? Mexico City.
Hey, there's more to that, but we're not gonna touch into that. That's
I'm gonna say I agree. Match won't go ahead, but if it does go ahead, I think Sasha's gonna take the belt back.
okay. So should we do we should do a contingency here just in case the match does happen?
I think so.
Okay. All right. So you're saying Sasha. I'll say Bianca retains. Just to differ, just a little bit. That's fine.
Absolutely.
Okay. Next up, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, are going to be defending against the Mysterio. What do we? What? I think they need a better name than just Rey and Dominic Mysterios, so I'm going to call them the Mysterios.
I mean, I figured that's what they'd be called anyway, but the company doesn't seem to agree.
No.
I think the Usos keep it because the family is gonna, continue to sit at the head of the table.
Because of the family. I don't care about this one in the least, so I'm just going to go ahead and agree with you. Say that Usos are going to probably retain it. I don't know. I'd have Rey and Dominic had the belt? I think they have, yeah?
Yeah, I think the Usos took it from them, to be honest.
Oh. That's lame. WWE Championship, Bobby Lashley against Goldberg.
Let me just leave real quick.
You are?
Yeah, I'm making a joke because I don't care about this match in the slightest.
Okay. Bobby's going to retain.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, Goldberg, but it's officially wrestles 2 matches a year.
Yep.
So if you pick up the belt on his second match, he won't drop it until WrestleMania next year.
Yeah, if the dirt sheets are true, contractually obliged to do 2 matches per year.
Yeah, and I'd if they did that, it'd be no different than Brock coming back. Bobby retains 100%.
Yeah,
there's no point.
I don't care about that match. It's a nothing match. I think Bobby Lashley deserves better for the championship run that he's been having. Sure, it might be
absolutely
like it could be nice for him to face Goldberg. Maybe that's something that he wants. But as a fan right now, I don't want that.
As a fan, there's not a lot that I want to happen on this side of things. But
I know, but like try to be a little bit optimistic here. Try to be a little bit positive. You know,
optimism. I would have loved to have seen Bobby Lashley versus Keith Lee for the belt here as a little makeup for that squash that happened earlier in the month.
Yeah.
But but Keith Lee's return shouldn't have been against Bobby. It should have been against someone else. Build it, and then boom, Keith Lee, Bobby Lashley, SummerSlam. You have a great match. Keith doesn't have to win.
No.
Have the finish that occurred originally at SummerSlam. You know,
as long as he puts on a good show.
You get that pop.
Yeah.
Exactly. You could just get the pop. You get the, oh my god, Keith Lee's back. Oh my god, Keith Lee's in the main event. Oh my god, Keith Lee challenges Bobby Lashley.
Yep.
Oh no, he lost. But that's fine. And then he rebuilds himself, you know? But, nah, that's too easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's just squash him in his hometown.
But that's it. So we'll leave that one as it is too, because there's some negative feelings surrounding that match, and we'll try to just leave that be. Raw Women's Championship, almost a superhero, Nikki ASH versus Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair, triple threat match. What do you got?
I couldn't care less about this match.
Same.
I love Ripley, or loved her in NXT.
Yep.
Hated the flip flop, heel face, whatever it was shenanigans she did on the main roster.
She's giving Big Show a run for his money.
Oh, dude, she's like she changes 3 times in a show.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It's not her fault. It's it's coming from above her. But
yep.
I couldn't care less if Charlotte wins again. And honestly, if I'm gonna pick anyone right now, Flair's gonna take the belt back.
Yeah. I feel bad for Nikki.
100%.
Because the fans don't care. The fans don't care about her. And in the live shows, they've been booing her, which I never like seeing for somebody that's actually working and trying to get a gimmick over and not just being a shit.
The problem is they gave her the belt and without any plan of what to do with her after. They just like, hey, here, go win the belt. And
essentially got shoehorned into the feud that Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair already had going for ages and are just going to keep it going, I suppose.
I mean, they've been wrestling since WrestleMania. Last year.
So, it's dumb. In my mind, I think Charlotte is going to win, and Becky is going to come back at SummerSlam and challenge her for the belt. But what I want to happen is for Rhea to win, and then Becky comes back and challenges for the belt.
I think that'd be a good match.
Yeah, so since I don't want to see Charlotte and Becky again, it's going to happen. I'm going to say Rhea Ripley.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with here. And then either the main event or the opening match of the evening, it's going to be one or the other. The Universal Championship is on the line. Roman Reigns defending against the Peacemaker.
If he doesn't come out in Peacemaker gear, I'm thoroughly disappointed.
There's literally no chance. Thoroughly disappointed. Yeah, I know. Absolutely.
There's absolutely no chance, but I would absolutely love it. Yeah. And if he did, I'd pop and I'd be like, all right, John Cena all the way. But John Cena will not win this championship. Will not become 17-time world champion. Roman Reigns will retain.
Yeah. I'm with you 100% there. Roman Reigns has this without a doubt. I don't think it's going to happen. And similar to the last match, I think that Roman is going to win. And then since this is SummerSlam, and there's one person that is Mr. SummerSlam, at the end, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I think I want to imagine that Brock is going to come back, hold his title of Mr. SummerSlam, and close out the show by taking Roman to Suplex City.
I like that. And then you get to work in the angle of Paul Heyman.
Yep.
You know, who does he pick in that situation?
Probably won't happen. He's gonna go back to Brock. Of course, he's gonna go back to Brock. Paul Heyman to Brock.
They're like this.
I could talk about this for a while because there's things during the second summer of Punk that happened exactly like this because Punk and Brock had a feud. Heyman was in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, here we go. We all saw how that ended.
I didn't, but carry on.
It was a good feud. I really liked it.
Yeah.
It pulled on the heartstrings because obviously Punk and Heyman are best friends and blah, 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 blah. But Brock and Lesnar have always been synonymous with each other. So at the end of the day, I think you stand a good footing. I think both of your return predictions are absolutely correct. And we're going to see Brock and Roman at Survivor Series. I still think Roman will go over in that situation. But I'm fantasy booking down the road. This is not the point of this video. This could be another video. We could do a whole other thing on what I think is going to happen with Roman Reigns on that title between now and WrestleMania.
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing because at one point instead of saying Brock and Heyman, you were like Brock and Lesnar are like.
Did I?
Yeah, Brock and Lesnar, man, they're like this, yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I'm for sure. I don't know. I'd like to see those things happen, but we'll go ahead and call it there. Those are our predictions for SummerSlam 2021 that happens this Saturday. Got to look at the date for sure. August 21st, I think 8 p.m. Eastern time. Yep. And if you guys want to chime in on the comments, let us know what you think. Or if you agree or disagree with anything that we said, you can go ahead and let us know. We love hearing from you guys. Astra, you want to take it away?
I certainly do. I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, elbow drop the subscribe button,
now,
and comment.
Are you actually doing the elbow drop? Because there's a camera right now.
If I do, I'm elbow dropping the dog, and I don't feel like that's appropriate.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. We love him too much.
Elbow drop the heck out of that subscribe button. I did it on my hand, so that way I didn't hurt the dog. And yeah, leave a comment. If you want to see something about fantasy booking, though, comment that as well. But I want to know your predictions. Comments. Leave it. we'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah. As always, I'm Plastic Bag Man. That's Astra. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys next time.